Okay, guys, I'm going to go straight to the question, okay? And the question is, will members of the GOP be charged under RICO laws, okay? Because the card that relates to groups and has come up a lot, and I saw this picture today of members of the GOP who wanted to, quote-unquote, investigate the investigators, like they were on stage, and it was like, to me, it was obvious it was a group effort, everything coordinated to obstruct justice. I don't understand how that's anything other than organized corruption. Okay, so let's see what if it's a simple question, but it's a loaded, obviously, question. I've seen this, I think, on and off. I used to see that more than like last year. I don't know if I did more readings on them then as a group, but I feel like even though I think I've seen things that could be construed as that, I've never really asked the question directly, and I'm asking it now. So will GOP, either as an institution or those connected to the group of people who are obstructing justice, be charged with the RICO? Yes or no? Tell us more details. Okay. I'm gonna lower this guy. So I'm gonna shuffle and I've cut. So see, spy. Okay, woman. Wait, interesting. What's this? What is this? Okay, decisions being made about them. New beginning. Interesting. Yeah, they lose their like away from the like heavenly balance. They're in the weaker position. I feel like there's a woman here. Interesting. This could be Hillary. It's almost like, it's interesting, guys, because I feel like right now it's saying that there's a decision is being made. Okay, they're the spies. Their decision being made. New beginning. And they're away from the good things. It's also that they're kind of they are the ones who go after Hillary, and they will be in a weak position because they're away from the truth. Okay, so they want to start something new, also related to something related to Hillary, and or these. Let's see one more here for this one. Yeah, somebody who has secret. They want people to unburden, to tell the secrets. This came up for Rosenstein as well. So they're spies. They want this to happen as a means to weaken. Also, this, you could read it this way. So let's see more. And I have to remember, guys, like, what is the question? The question is, will members of the GOP be charged with obstruction of justice as a group? Okay, meaning under RICO laws. Will the GOP be charged under RICO laws? Snakes. Really? No. GOP? No. Are you kidding? To be kidding. You're like, oh look, older man. Dotard? Snakes for Dotard, doing secret things. Okay. No, they're happy to be snakes. Look. Really? Why? They'd be exposed. Oh no. Oh, good. Again, the idea of the network. Secret network. The values will be exposed of the network. Okay, the secret network. Exposure of dotard. Does make a value. And it's interesting to see also, like, tarot, usually I see it in a way as like potential and or emotion. And I feel like Lenormand is much more concrete. Okay, so it could point to the changing of like the hardcore situation, and then these are like legal or business events, and the other one is the people involved. So that it's like, there's a lot of information here too. Okay. Oh, false person. Really? Like, exactly, guys. They're all fake. False person, snakes. Oh, look. You think you're clever? I think Mueller has come. Oh, look, the FBI, really? Oh no, really? Uh-oh. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Not oh. Prison. I'm so sad. Lockdown. No, 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 no. Look, oh no. What? Oh, look, main person. I don't know who there's so many of them. Oh, look, they have to go to the judge. Hmm. Oh, look, unexpected. Oh, where's your money coming from, bitch? Oh no, what? Like, literally, guys, look. Mueller is like, hello, traders. This is Mueller speaking. I am sending you to the judge and then to prison, where you may rot until you meet the Creator. Enjoy. So anyway, so that's it. Like, the false person meets the military person, and they have to explain where the money comes from to the judge. The military person I feel like is that military person I mean, it's like you could say the military person goes to jail, but I feel like essentially they want the law enforcement to go to jail, right? But I think it's what it shows is that the false person is caught by the law enforcement because of the money. Money is what catches them in the end, okay? And Mueller catches them, and like I said, puts them in the personas. Hey, Johnny. Let's see here. Although I didn't see, guys, I feel like, okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this more. Well, you know, the other question I want to ask is if they're going to be indicted together. This is an important question to ask. Okay, let's see, but let's see this one. Will the GOP be indicted under RICO laws? Okay, so far, yes, I believe. Like, so far, the answers, I think, is yes, and it's going to be through money. Okay, but let's see. There's this question, and there's a question of, like, whether they will be indicted at once, all at once, or in smaller chunks. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is like shit's getting real. They had longings, they had plans, but no, shit got real. Okay. Oh, look, they're fake. Really? No. Them? No. 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 Not possible. Then? Oh, no. Oh, look, they're still gonna have losses. They're like, close your eyes. Give me. Oh, look, there's a surprise here. Really? They found some money in the swamp. Oh. That sounds a long time. Ego and vanity. Yeah, I feel like, guys, here, it's still is somewhat generic, but I think it's still, let's get it closer, it's still applicable, right? It's like, here, it's like, you see, it's like, shit got real because the fakeness was exposed. They're sad. Oh, interesting. They're sad because they found the money related to them and the money that sustained them that has been going on for a long time. So that's it. I feel like this would explain the reason. Okay, and I think the ones below would indeed indicate that they are probably indeed going to go to prison. So now let me just ask one more question with the cards, and then I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, so just with one card each, will they be indicted at once? Yes or no? Like all of them at once or separate? Oh, look, lovers. I only go if we go together, okay? I love them. We're friends. Can we, like, be together all the time? They were soulmates. Okay. Okay. So first, okay, let's see what else. Yeah, we have here. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. We have a woman. Okay, well, okay. Okay, whatever, that's... Oh, yes! Yes! Letter! Oh my God, yes, make it true, make it be true, make it be true. Oh my God, love it. I wonder if, like, the woman is like, is that a... Tell me about this woman. Is that a... 'Cause we may deal with the woman. Let's see. Oh, the White House. Is it? Very good. Oof. We may deal with the woman. Oh, look, man meets woman, gives a ring, have house. We all get indicted together. We have same ideas. We are soulmates. Oh, look. Oh, no. Sad news. Look. Look. Sad news. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Really? Oh. Well, guys, I don't want to. I'm like reading too much into it, but if you look at this card, like they're in the church. So maybe it's the people, the fake Christians. They got little letter. Hello, this is God. I just let you know that I'm taking notes. I have hired buses for when you come around. It's called Straight to Hell. Yeah, we're waiting for you. We don't have to handle you. You're gonna go straight to hell. Sad news. So sad. Oh my God, I'm so sad. No, I'm not sad at all. Look, letter, 2 letters, negative letters. Oh my God, everybody's together, everybody's soulmates in the same boat. Oh, let's see what else. What else? Oh, let's see the Italianos. Enemy, right? Yeah, they are enemies. Enemies get a letter. They got indicted together. The enemies got a letter. They got indicted together. Oh my God, love it. First we soulmates. Here's a man. And the woman got a ring. We decided we have things in common. We are so, oh my God, that's right, guys. Right, they're soulmates because they got together, they found a woman, aka, right? And then they said, you give ring, you get a White House, and then we get indicted together. And here sad news, they got indicted together because we're enemies. Okay, guys, I haven't even closed my eyes. Can you imagine? I have so much happiness today. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes now. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, so the cards paint a picture about the GOP, the RICO. This is a question. It looks like it's a yes from the card. So what do you say? What do you say that happens? Okay, how does this happen? It looks like they go together at the same time. Okay, tell us. It's giving me, guys, the number 28. Could be amazing if you're like, and it's showing me them like all like this, like this move, like they have to put their hands, they're like handcuffed or whatever. They're like, in the arraignment today, 28 members of the House of Representatives said they pled not guilty to conspiracy against the USA, money laundering, racketeering, blackmail, obstruction of justice, and treason. However, the special counsel, the FBI, and the DOJ are confident they have a case. We have mountains of evidence, said Christopher Wray and Michael, and Robert Mueller. So anyway, yeah, I see guys like photos. This is like, I know and I'm like, is it fantasy? Like that I want to see this happen. So it's like all these people were indicted. Like, and I've said before, guys, there's going to be a time, and I feel like it's really hot, August. There's going to be like ridiculous shortage of lawyers because like so many indictments and like all these like, yeah. I feel like Mueller is like, he's planning already, like booking the whatever courthouses or courtrooms or something. And like, why? Okay, when does this happen? If you can tell, I know it's unpredictable, but why are they being indicted together? Because of what exactly? And when and how? Oh, right before the new year starts, so the legislative, like September, we're supposed to get a break, but before September, the end of August, it's possible this happens to them at once so that it does not disrupt the legislative things to happen. And it says like, there's going to be 2 more attacks against the FBI, the DOJ, but all of this is being meticulously like what is it? There's records of all of it because it's and they're laughing. Mueller's team and the Justice Department is laughing. They're like, oh, they're writing their own indictments, ha ha ha, because they're doing all these things. It's very obvious what they're doing, and they're like looking at the RICO laws. They're looking at these laws, and it's like, I feel like again, there's a reason. It's right before the whole thing restarts. Yeah, guys, I see Mitch McConnell. It's like he's like, it's over now. I'm done. I'm caught. And I think some of the I feel like I've been thinking about him today. Koch brothers, they're like, there's like Adelson. They like shocked. These people are shocked it's happened. They were like kind of happy that they were attacking the FBI, but they're like, people are shocked with all the money they invested on these people. They're like criminals. Okay, so let's see. They were like, yeah, we didn't. They thought we are gonna. They were like teasing. They were like kind of like, what's the teasing of the word? They're like provoking us into like, oh, come get us because we're like gonna commit crimes, okay? So they're like, yeah, whatever, bitch. We're like, taking notes, and boom. Okay, so why then? What is happening? Why? What is the danger here? What is the situation? Yeah, I feel like they all have they have already been notified of the money, and this is why they're pushing further because they know there are processes going on against them already. So there's obstruction of justice on behalf of Trump, but on behalf of themselves as well. Oh, guys, they're showing me Michael Cohen because they're saying Michael Cohen is the finance chair. Hello. The spirits are, they're like, hello, they're saying this. It's whatever, whoever's telling me, like, even it's just universal information. I don't want to make it into like super like hyper spiritual. They're like, no, but we are like giving. Okay, what else? Okay, so and there's so many. Oh, the Broidy. These people had the scheme. They were laundering money so they would siphon it through the RNC. So indeed, in a way, the actual incorporation of whoever is the organization of RNC as involved in money laundering, indeed, it will be charged. There's going to be more Russians indicted that aren't on this list, and then some of the Russians that are going to be indicted, their money is like connected to the RNC, so it's going to be going around. So they know it's coming. It's more like they thought they could get away with this. Okay. So, but what is the significance of this timing, and why? How does this relate to other people? How does this relate to Trump's indictments? How does this relate? Oh, guys, they're saying here that they're planning for this time because it's a time when all the kids are not in school yet. It's the time when there's relative calm in Washington. There's a lot of people on vacation, so that they will disturb the city less. So that's why they're planning for the second and third weeks of August to get all the indictments out, okay? Like as many as they can then, okay? So it's gonna be like I said, a little bit like a big attack. Like first, okay, like, okay, that's what I'm saying. Is this going to be before Jared and Don Jr. or after? And what about Trump? How does this relate to everything? I feel like there's going to be more information coming out about Trump. It's even more. It's like people don't understand the depth of this. It's going to be slowly coming out. Trump is like already kind of like a joke. Like he's disheveled and kind of like the mad president, like the homeless president, whatever. Like the guy who's like kind of it's crazy, right? Like, but not in a good way. And people have abandoned ship on the White House, okay, like literally, okay. I wonder if Sarah Sanders, does she leave? I think she may, I don't even know, guys. Yeah, it's like a moment where like things are really quiet, relatively quiet, even though Trump is like, whatever, that's when things hit. When I think Mueller and Rosenstein are gonna let them think they're winning until the whole thing explodes. They're gonna play this game they're like going to play this game until Mueller hits with the indictments, and that's it. And after that, it's going to be like, boom, what are you going to do about it, okay? Because, they're saying that the propaganda people are going to be indicted first, month and a half first. because then they're cutting the network that spreads their information first. Okay, the people from Fox News, people from Daily Caller, Fox News. What else? Names if you have names. Alex Jones. Who else? There's more. Sinclair. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it sounds crazy, but it's a lot. But it's like, I think they're going to charge these people with the propaganda because first is going to be the whole thing with the, what's his name? Oh, Roger Stone. Roger Stone has to do with the emails, but also one thing that we're going to learn about Roger Stone is that he is in charge of the propaganda spreading. So they already have all the information of all the people that he gives the propaganda, where it comes from, where he gave it to, and this is how they're going to be indicted, okay? Some of them are going to have more serious charges than others, but I think this is like, and it's almost like I said before, Trump thinks he's the talker. So the moment he starts losing the channels, like the people that would spread that information, that's what weakens him, okay? And things are relatively quiet, okay? Like I said, Mueller lets him think that he is like winning, and that's when everything hits. And I think that's when Trump loses it, okay, in a short period of time. But there's no echo chamber, so that's a problem for him, okay. So that's it, guys. I'm like almost like, you know, it's funny. It's gonna sound like a horrible comparison, but it's a little bit to me. It's like like vomiting, like you know, you're sick and you have to like everything has to come out until you feel better. That's kind of how it feels. I'm not feeling bad before I do the readings, but it's almost like there's so much information that comes out, and then after you feel like, okay, that's it, all the information came out, then I can move on to something else or go back to my life or whatever. So that kind of was like a long. It's like I have to actually watch it again because it's like I didn't kind of forget what I'm saying. I'm like kind of intense. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to think. What was the other? I had another question, but it's going to be for another time. What was it? No. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to stop because I feel like I said, I just wanted to say, I feel like I said everything I had to say this one time. And I'm going to move on to the next. Okay. Not the next, but move on to my life. We'll do other things. Okay.